Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I do a lot of travelling, mostly very unexciting for work, just up and down the UK. But recently I've been away for Christmas to Cornwall, which was very nice. And I'm off tomorrow to Paris for a couple of days, which will be really exciting. So I thought I would enjoy, I don't know whether you would enjoy, showing you what I take in my makeup bag for just a couple of nights away. I do try to be disciplined, but it's amazing how many cosmetics I feel I need these days to look normal or my best. I do try to pare it down, and I have kind of an ongoing kit that I can just load quickly. But I've made a few variations for Paris because, of course, when you go to the capital of France, you definitely feel you want to look as chic as those Parisian women. So I thought I'd show you what I plan to take. All the makeup is going in this relatively small bag, so I'm very proud of myself because sometimes for slightly longer trips I can have 3 bags of makeup. I'm not kidding. This is just makeup, the skincare and all the paraphernalia for eyes and teeth, because I'm doing Invisalign at the moment and I wear contact lenses. That's all in another bigger pack. So first up, I'm going to swap out my nail varnish, which hasn't been a huge success. I only had it done the other day, but this is Trophy by Chanel. It looks really pretty in the bottle. I don't know if you can see with that lovely sheen, but I don't think it's that flattering on the nails. And of course, when you go to Paris, you've got to have red. So I'm going with Ecorce Sanguine, which has a gold micro shimmer in it, which just makes it look very glossy when it's on the nails. So red and neutrals is definitely my look. So let's see what safety pin there I'm planning to take. Foundation, first of all. I'm trying to use up this last little bit of my all-time favourite. It's rubbed off the tube. The tube's about the only thing I don't like about this foundation. It's by Terry, and it's Cover Expert, and I think I use the third to lightest pink-toned shade. I've already brought it back up. Nearly finished, so it'll be in the empty soon. It's a lovely, creamy, luminous, moisturising foundation. It's my all-time favourite. And to put it on, I'm taking my Real Techniques foundation brush. So that's the basic foundation look. Sometimes I'll take a BB cream as well, but it's only a couple of days, so I'm not. I am taking my little RCMA palette for touch-ups and to go in my handbag. I showed this in my favourites of the year, and it's really convenient for travel, takes up hardly any room at all. So that's the basic foundation look. I'm not taking any other concealers. I am taking a mini all-nighter spray from Urban Decay. I do think this fixes your makeup a little bit longer than not using something. So I use it when I remember at home, which frankly at 5 a.m. in the morning when I'm making up to go to work isn't very often, but when I'm travelling I do like to take it. Eyes, I'm taking, and again this made my favourites, the Burberry colour cream in gold copper, which would go very nicely with my nails, although I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing some MAC shadow. But I thought this is just very easy for the day and then can be pepped up a bit in the evening. And to pep it up, I'm taking one of my basic palettes, my Tom Ford Cocoa Mirage. I always wonder whether it's a good idea to travel with these because they're so expensive, and if they get bashed around and crack, that would be a tremendous waste. However, I have to say I do travel with the Tom Ford palettes a lot, and I've never had any mishaps so far, so crossing my fingers. This is the most basic because it actually has a couple of mattes in it, these two, which is very unusual for Tom Ford, but it's a lovely basic palette with a nice kind of highlighter corner of the eye, good transition colours. So that's what I'm taking as my eye palette. And that's about it for the eyes. I am taking two mascaras, so the Givenchy Phenomenise for those spiky upper lashes, and the Clinique lower lash mascara. Again, I don't usually have time to use that, but it is effective for the lower lash line, and I like to take it when I've got a bit more time for my makeup. I'm taking the NYX brow mascara for my brows, and also nearly use this up, the brow pencil by Chanel. It's a bit more fiddly to use than powder, and I don't think it gives quite as good a result, but I really like it's got the integral brow cone, so that's why I'm taking it instead of brow powders this time. And then I've got my favourite eyeshadow brush is the Tom Ford number 13 fluff brush. I find it really easy for both applying and blending. And then I've got an extra small one from Real Technique. And then this domed fine one, what number is this? 219 from MAC, which I like for the corners, and I can also use it to go under the eyelash line. More face products. Oh, before I do that, I'm using up my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat under the eye area. It's amazing how many basic products one needs, isn't it? I've got my eyelash curlers, Shimura. I've got, I forgot to show this. I'm taking a primer, the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. Also using that up. My Burberry contour stick, so easy to use. That was in my favourites this year. I know nobody else likes it on YouTube, but I do. And then for blush, I decided I was going to take a more berry one, but then with the kind of bright red nails look and the neutral eyes, I decided to go with Alexan, another of this year's favourites. Nice muted colour. Innocence would have been good as well. And then a small travel MAC strobe cream as highlight. I like the powder highlighters better, but I decided not to bother taking one of those. And then one of my Stylo Yeux, I'm taking Érable again, a nice quite metallic neutral for jazzing up the eye look in the evenings. And then, of course, to go with this great red varnish, I'm taking a really orangey red Cocoa Shine. Is this Rebelle? Yeah, Rebelle Rouge Cocoa Shine. I think they still make it. So it's a nice forgiving formula, but a very nice bright red, easy to apply. And then if I want to ramp it up, I haven't decided whether to take a matte as well. I've got one of the Precision Lip Definers in Rouge from Chanel for the evenings, and then a slightly more low-key look. I've got one of the Dior. I haven't worn this a lot, actually. It's really nice. Just show you. Just a nice, basic, mid-toned, very nice formula for the day, and some scissors and cotton buds. So that's it. That's my very basic, not too many choices there, makeup for a couple of days to hopefully look chic and groomed in Paris. And I wish you all a happy new year, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.